I spent a lot of time in England and I saw the evolution of Islammophobia in Western countries. Two things happened. One, in the West, they could not understand the reaction of the Muslims when our Holy Prophet was insulted. They believed that Islam was against freedom of speech. On the other hand, the Muslims living in Western countries got very agitated. And some of them demonstrated there, and a few even became violent. And they believed that it was deliberately targeting the Muslim community. The fact was that the Western people do not understand the way we feel for our Prophet. And so therefore, this big gap of misunderstanding between the two communities grew. And unfortunately, it was not addressed. There was an attack in response to some caricatures on the Holy Prophet in France. Macron said something like, Islam is in crisis. So I did respond to that because it's ridiculous. As I repeat, does that mean if Christian fanatics or someone, white supremacist, does something and they do in the United States and Europe, does that mean that the whole, their whole countries are in crisis? So it's ridiculous. The government has not distinguished between the acts of extremism or terrorism by a member of the Muslim community to what Islam says. So they've equated terrorism to Islam. So they talk about radical Islam and they talk about Islamic terrorism. This is going to have long-term consequences. If I am a man in France, how can I distinguish what is a radical Muslim and what is supposedly a moderate Muslim? It should have been addressed by leaders of the Muslim world who should have got together and explained on world forums like the European Union, like the United Nations. They should have explained to the Western countries, if you, under the garb of freedom of speech in the West, caricaturize, insult, mock either our Holy Quran, which for us is divine word, or our Holy Prophet, then there will be a reaction.